By the time you hit 80, you've likely lost nearly half your muscle mass, transforming simple tasks into monumental hurdles. Sarcopenia, the silent muscle thief, robs over 50 million seniors of their freedom and sends more than 300,000 to the hospital each year. But what if this decline isn't inevitable? Today, we'll reveal 7 research-backed habits that let some seniors move, lift, and live like they're decades younger. Climbing stairs, playing with grandkids, even scaling mountains. Ready to discover the secrets that could reclaim your strength and independence? Let's dive in. If you are not subscribed, subscribe and activate the notification bell to avoid missing any videos. 7. Hormetic stress. Embrace good stressors. Most of us equate stress with something harmful, but in the world of aging and muscle preservation, a little bit of the right kind of stress can be your greatest ally. This phenomenon, known as hormesis, describes how mild, controlled stressors activate your body's defense mechanisms, making you stronger and more resilient. Superagers, those remarkable individuals who defy the typical decline in strength, intentionally incorporate 3 key hormetic stressors into their routines: temperature variation, intermittent fasting, and isometric contractions. 1. Temperature variation. Cold exposure. Imagine ending each shower with a 30 to 60 second blast of cold water, or even a brief cold plunge. This isn't torture. It's a deliberate trigger that awakens brown fat, boosts mitochondrial biogenesis, and releases adiponectin, a hormone that protects muscle tissue from breakdown. Over time, these adaptations help preserve lean mass and metabolic health. Heat exposure. Conversely, stepping into a sauna or hot tub 4 to 7 times per week stimulates heat shock proteins, molecular repair crews that safeguard and restore muscle cells. A long-term Finnish study showed that individuals who saunated regularly for 10 years experienced 40% less muscle loss compared to those who didn't. 2. Intermittent fasting. Rather than simply skipping meals, time-restricted eating confines all food consumption to an 8 to 10-hour window each day. This pattern sparks autophagy, the body's cellular cleanup crew, which removes damaged proteins and rejuvenates muscle fibers. According to research from the Sulq Institute, just 12 weeks of intermittent fasting can enhance mitochondrial function in muscle by up to 10%, improving energy production and resilience. 3. Isometric contractions. You don't need heavy weights to send powerful growth signals. Isometric exercises, such as pushing against an immovable object or holding a loaded position for 5 to 10 seconds, generate intense muscle tension without overstressing joints. These brief, potent contractions communicate directly with muscle cells to maintain size and strength, even when dynamic movements feel challenging. Real-life story. Meet Margaret, 82. Hesitant at first, she started ending her showers with short cold bursts and added 2 weekly sauna sessions. 6 months later, not only did she feel more energized each morning, but her doctor also recorded a significant increase in her hand grip strength. Action step. Begin small. Add 15 seconds of cold water to your shower 3 times this week. Pay attention to how invigorated your muscles feel. As you acclimate, gradually extend the duration. Keep watching. Soon you'll discover why one daily habit outperforms all of these in building and preserving muscle strength. 6. Protein timing. Spread it out. When it comes to preserving and even rebuilding muscle as we age, when you eat protein can be just as important as how much you eat. Most seniors unconsciously load the bulk of their protein into dinner, only to wonder why their muscle-building efforts seem to plateau. The underlying culprit is anabolic resistance, a natural decline in the body's efficiency at using dietary protein to repair and grow muscle fibers. Research published in the Journal of Nutrition demonstrates that distributing 25 to 30 grams of high-quality protein evenly across each meal can boost muscle protein synthesis by 25% over 12 weeks, compared to consuming the same total protein in a single sitting. This simple adjustment leverages those windows of opportunity when your muscles are primed to rebuild. Quick tips for protein timing. Breakfast. Swap out cereal for options like scrambled eggs, Greek yogurt, or a protein smoothie fortified with whey or plant-based powder. Lunch. Make lean meats, fish, or legumes. Think lentils, chickpeas, the centerpiece of your midday meal. Dinner. Continue the trend. Opt for grilled chicken breast, baked salmon, or a hearty bean and vegetable stew. Real-life story. Meet John, 75, a retired teacher who struggles to climb stairs without losing his breath. After learning about anabolic resistance, he began aiming for 30 g of protein at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. 3 months later, his physician noted a 1.5 pounds gain in lean muscle mass, and John reported feeling steadier on his feet and stronger when carrying groceries. Expert insight. A University of Texas study found that seniors who simply rescheduled their protein intake without changing their exercise routine gained an average of 1.2 pounds of muscle in 3 months. That's proof enough that timing trumps mere quantity. Action step. This week, keep a protein log. Record grams of protein at each meal and aim for at least 25 g every time you sit down to eat. Notice how your energy and recovery improve within days. Stay tuned. Up next is a deep dive into the muscle vitamin, vitamin D, and why optimizing your levels could be the missing piece in your strength-preserving puzzle. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. 5. Optimize vitamin D, the muscle vitamin. Did you know that up to 80% of older adults run low on vitamins, and that this stealth deficiency can quietly erode your strength and stability? A landmark JAMA internal medicine study found that seniors with optimal vitamin D levels enjoyed 25% greater muscle strength, plus noticeably sharper balance and reaction time. Target range. Aim for blood levels above 40 nanograms per milliliter. Deficiency is anything below 20. Top sources. Soak up 15 to 20 minutes of midday sun whenever you can. Then boost with fatty fish, salmon, mackerel, egg yolks, and fortified dairy. Most seniors also need 2,000 to 4,000 IU/day of vitamin D supplements, but always personalize your dose through blood testing. Synergy warning. Don't skip vitamin K2, found in fermented foods like natto or in grass-fed cheeses. It ensures that calcium goes into your bones instead of lining your arteries. Think of vitamin D as the spark plug that ignites your muscle-building genes. Without enough spark, even the best-designed engine sputters. Meet George, 79, who'd struggled with wobbliness on stairs. After his doctor identified a vitamin D level of 18 nanograms per milliliter, George began a tailored supplement plan and added grilled salmon twice weekly. 3 months later, his gait tests improved so dramatically that his physical therapist called it night and day. Thought-provoking question. When was the last time you checked your vitamin D levels? You might be surprised how much strength and confidence it could unlock. Action step. At your next checkup, request a vitamin D blood test. Share the results with your doctor and dial in the right supplement dose. Watch how this simple tweak can lay the groundwork for stronger muscles and a steadier you. 4. Manage inflammation. Quiet the fire. Chronic, low-grade inflammation, aptly dubbed inflammaging, acts like a slow fuse under your muscles, breaking them down faster than your body can rebuild. A Tufts University study discovered that seniors with the highest levels of inflammatory markers lost muscle mass 3 times faster than those with low levels. The good news? Superagers consistently keep their internal fires in check with a few targeted tactics. Superager strategies. Sleep ritual. Prioritize a consistent bedtime and total darkness. This simple habit can slash inflammatory cytokines by as much as 40%. Gut health. Fill your plate with 30-plus varieties of plant foods each week and add fermented favorites like yogurt, kefir, or sauerkraut to cultivate a balanced microbiome. Workout planning. Favor moderate daily movement, such as brisk walking or gentle yoga, with brief, high-intensity intervals twice a week. Avoid marathon workouts that can spike inflammation. Anti-inflammatory nutrients. Supplement your diet with 2 to 3 g of omega-3s daily, plus anti-inflammatory powerhouses like curcumin, polyphenol-rich berries, green tea, and extra virgin olive oil. In question. When was the last time you checked in on your sleep quality or diet diversity? You might be surprised how much a calmer internal environment can boost your strength. 3. Focus on micronutrients, the unsung heroes. While protein and exercise grab headlines, micronutrients are the essential co-workers that make muscle remodeling possible. Without them, even the best workout plan and high-protein diet fall short. Researchers at the University of Vermont dub magnesium the forgotten electrolyte, and for good reason. Seniors with adequate magnesium show 30% stronger grip strength, according to the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition. Magnesium. Prioritize highly bioavailable forms, glycinate, threonate, and load up on leafy greens, nuts, seeds, and dark chocolate to meet your daily needs. Creatine. A daily 3 to 5 g supplement not only boosts muscle mass and strength but also supports cognitive health in older adults. McMaster University, 2015. Methylated B12. As stomach acidity wanes with age, so does B12 absorption. Opt for methylcobalamin to sustain nerve function and muscular energy production. Zinc, selenium, and chromium play starring roles in protein synthesis and insulin sensitivity. A Tufts study linked optimal levels of these trace elements to a 22% greater preservation of muscle mass over 5 years. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 2 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Talk to your healthcare provider about a micronutrient panel. This targeted approach identifies your unique deficiencies so you can supplement precisely, rather than relying on one-size-fits-all multivitamins. Keep watching. Next, we'll explore how to preserve the critical neuromuscular connections that keep your muscles firing at full power. 2. Preserve neuromuscular connections. Keep the wiring strong. True strength isn't just about bulk. You need a robust network of wiring, connecting your brain to each muscle fiber. After age 60, these neuromuscular junctions deteriorate faster than muscle tissue itself, so even the best diet and exercise plan can fall short if the signal can't get through. Superagers proactively nurture these vital connections with 4 key strategies. Coordination activities. Engage in movement patterns that challenge your brain and body to work together. Think Tai Chi, dancing, tennis, or even ping pong. A 2020 study found that older adults who did coordination-demanding exercises twice weekly preserved neuromuscular connections 31% better than those sticking to basic workouts. Targeted nutrients. Certain compounds protect and enhance nerve-muscle communication. Alpha-lipoic acid and acetyl-L-carnitine guard the neuromuscular junction against oxidative damage, while specialized B forms, benfotiamine, huperzine, boost acetylcholine, the neurotransmitter that flips the switch on your muscle fibers. Breathing exercises. Just 5 minutes of box breathing. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold 4, exhale 4, hold 4. Daily can increase neural activation of motor units by up to 15%, effectively retraining your nerves to fire more efficiently. Cognitive challenges. Brain training puzzles, memory games, or even learning a new language strengthen the neural circuits that overlap with your neuromuscular pathways. Columbia University research shows that mentally engaging tasks directly benefit muscle activation and coordination. Real-life story. Meet Walter, 78. He added 2 ballroom dance classes per week and committed to a daily 5-minute breathing routine. 3 months later, not only did he feel more stable on his feet, but his hand grip strength jumped by 20%, proof that strong wiring powers strong muscles. Action step. This week, choose one coordination activity to try. Maybe a local dance lesson or a weekly tennis match, and pair it with a short daily breathing session. Track how your balance and confidence improve over the next month. 1. Progressive resistance training, the anti-aging drug. When it comes to defying age-related muscle loss, nothing rivals the power of resistance training, so much so that Tufts University researchers hail it as the most powerful anti-aging intervention ever discovered. Yet too many seniors shy away or stick with light, repetitive routines that barely challenge their muscles. Superagers flip the script by focusing on intensity, complex movements, and smart progression. Intensity over duration. 2 weeks of truly high-intensity sessions taken to the point of muscle failure produce greater gains than 5 weeks of steady, moderate exercise. Pushing until you can't complete another repetition with good form triggers protein synthesis for up to 72 hours after your workout, McMaster University. Compound movements. Exercises like squats, deadlifts, rows, and presses, scaled to your mobility, engage multiple muscle groups at once. This full-body recruitment sparks a stronger hormonal response than isolated moves, e.g., biceps curls, and builds functional strength you use every day. Progressive overload. Keep a workout journal and incrementally increase weight, reps, or sets each session. Without this gradual challenge, muscles adapt and plateau. Stagnation becomes the norm. Eccentric focus. Slow, controlled lowering phases place safe, substantial tension on muscles without overloading joints. In a 12-week University of Alabama trial, seniors who emphasized eccentric work boosted strength by 35% and added an average of 3.3 pounds of lean muscle, along with improvements in bone density and blood sugar control. Actionable start. If you're new to resistance training, enlist a qualified trainer for 2 30-minute sessions per week. Even this modest commitment, executed with proper intensity and progression, can dramatically slow your biological clock within months. We've covered 7 game-changing habits, from harnessing good stressors and timing your protein to optimizing vitamin D, taming inflammation, fine-tuning micronutrients, preserving your neuromuscular wiring, and embracing progressive resistance training. Now it's your turn. What's the most surprising insight you've learned so far? Drop a comment below telling us one habit you plan to put into practice this week to start rebuilding your strength and independence. If you like this video, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.